Hi guys, welcome to a new episode of CryptoShiv. My name is Shwang Jatwani and a happy new year from the CryptoShiv family to your family, to you. I hope you had a safe New Year's. I hope you did not go into too big crowds. I hope you're safe from Corona and I hope you had a lot of fun. So today's video is all about the big fart going around in the market that we're gonna fall, we're gonna fall hard, and we're gonna fall bad. So this is a pretty essential and pretty up to date market update. We're going to be talking about Bitcoin, Ethereum, Cardano, and Ripple. So if you watch till the end of the video, you're going to get four technical analyses on separate time frames, and I hope this gives you some clarity about what's the status of the market going forward into 2022. So, coming to the first coin, which is obviously Bitcoin, we're going to be talking about how people have been talking about, that we're going to go to 100k by the end of 2021. We were going to go to 100k by the end of 2021. It was going to happen. It did not happen. And there's a reason why. So the first point is, the crypto market is not static. It is constantly moving. It is made up of people like you and me. It is made up of investors. It is made up of institutional investing, retail investing, and whales. And people who control the market are people themselves, like people like you and I. So what this means is, when a whale decides to dump big, the market is going to crash, and when a whale decides to buy the coins, the market is going to go up, and the whole market behavior or market manipulation is being controlled by the whales in some sense or the other. Buying low and selling high is probably the only easiest way to get money in crypto or basically any other market. So the point being, when we saw this dip coming down to the 42,000 level, which was the 0.328 on the Fibonacci, this was the point where most of the whales bought the dip, and we are now trading one level over the Fibonacci on the 0.5 around the $46,900 level. If you've been updated with the market, you already know that I am predicting us to drop to $42,000 again. We could even see a drop to $40,000, which will be the worst case scenario, and the market dump will be over. And this should ideally take about 2 to 3 weeks. By the end of January, we should be bullish again. So what makes me think that by the end of January, we'll be bullish again? So on the daily, you can see that we are trading around $47,300 level at the $300 level. But the point is, on the weekly, we can see that we have been holding, or we were holding this level of support for quite some time, where we dipped down and have seen multiple weekly closes right here. But also on the resistance point of view, we can see that the whole $65,000 to the $67,000 area is considered as one big resistance, because we have not been able to move forward from that for some time. So the point is, what would be the target of this ascending triangle if we go up? So the point is, from the first point of rejection to basically the end point, we could see us rising from this point to about $100,000 by the end of quarter 1 of 2022 or the start of quarter 2 of 2022, which is March or April. So what makes me bullish on Bitcoin right now, and what makes me think that we can still go higher? So the point being, a bull market is categorized as a market where you can see higher highs and lower lows constantly, and since we create higher highs and higher lows, we see an upwards moving pattern where we haven't seen a rejection of that pattern yet. So the point being, we hit this lower low, which was the bottom of the bull market in 2021. We hit another low right here, and we hit another low right here. Also, we have a common high which we haven't been able to cross, which means that at the same point that we are not capping, we are not crossing the cap, we are also still closing the gap between the cap and the price targets, so creating higher highs and higher lows. And eventually what we can see in this is the fact that when this whole scenario plays out, we could look at this monthly candle, which will close in 30 days, as being bullish. Also, if we go back to the weekly, we can see that let me just zoom out. We can see that this line also right here could be considered as another This line could also be considered as another support or a bounce because of the fact that we did take a dump here where we were being held by this support line right here, which was a $41,000 level. And the $41,000 level is also a very essential level for us to find support at when we come down on the way down. So Bitcoin is still bullish. We are looking at a dump coming to $44,800 first, then $42,000, and the worst case will be $40,000. But the stock to flow model, which basically tells the price of a coin for Bitcoin, is kind of telling us a different story. So the point being, the price action right here is marked with the dots, and the white line is how the ideal price of Bitcoin should be behaving. So ideally, in the mid of 2021, we should have touched $100,000, which was moved to the end of 2021, which is now being moved to 2022. But the point is, we never stay on the stock to flow model to the dot because it is a very variable market and human psychology plays a big role. Investor psychology plays a big role. People get, people get higher and take out their profits, resulting in the market dumping. So the point is, we should be getting there by the first end of 2022, but also the fact that the stock to flow model has not been proven or disproven till now. Whatever the price targets that have been achieved have already been mentioned in this model, and according to this price target, we will be getting to about $1 million by the end of 2025, which I do believe will happen. Now coming to the second part, which is the Ethereum price targets. Ethereum and Bitcoin are moving in a similar way, so you can probably just see that there is a dump coming in Ethereum as well, also in Bitcoin. So both of these are going to move in a similar sense. The dump from Ethereum is going to be recovering from the $3,300 level. If we get to that level, that is, there is quite a big possibility that we don't even get to $33,000. Because of the fact that this light blue line here is the 200-day moving average, which is a very strong support, and it also coincides with the 0.618 on the Fibonacci. Two strong supports coming in for Ethereum at the $3,300 level, not 33,000, I'm sorry, at the $3,300 level, and after $3,300 we should be getting a bump up for Ethereum. Now coming to the two altcoins, which I wanted to do specifically because they were a big part of my portfolio, and I'm guessing most people hold these altcoins as well. So coming to Cardano on your 4-hourly chart, you can see that we are at the penultimate level of support, which is the 0.236 on the Fibonacci. But we did also form this cup and handle pattern. The cup and handle pattern is a bullish pattern or a bullishly biased pattern, which gives us a price target of about let's just see, if we reduce this, and we should be getting to about $2 in a week or two if the market is healthy. If the market kind of takes a dip, we could be seeing it, we could see it go down to $0.9, which just seems like a pretty big stretch at the moment, because I don't think Cardano is going to go down to $0.9 or under $1 even. Cardano has a very, very strong dollar support, so dipping below $1 is not going to happen for Cardano. We could see the uprise coming in Cardano because of the fact that we are seeing this flip, the 20-day and the 55-day EMA moving average flip, which could eventually lead us to the top of the cup and then break out towards the $2 mark. So Cardano is looking pretty bullish. I would suggest that if you want to buy, this is not financial advice, if you want to buy Cardano, you could buy it at this certain price, because of the fact that you could DCA it from $1.27 to $1.35 and buy Cardano for a much higher price target later on. And now coming to the most controversial coin in the crypto market, which is Ripple. So hold on, what is happening for Ripple? Ripple CEO basically, he says that, or he claims that this SEC case will be finished by, let's say, this was Q1 of 2022. Even if that gets delayed for a bit, Ripple has already seen active addresses move towards from the hundreds of thousands to getting toward millions of addresses or whatever. Ripple has seen a lot of development coming in, but also the fact that if you look at Ripple on a weekly, you can see that we could be forming a pretty huge symmetrical triangle right here. So this symmetrical triangle could break out, and also if you don't remember, Ripple has a price target of about $3.3 for the short term, because 3 years ago, that was the previous all-time high, which caused, this massive dump coming in. So Ripple is pretty bullish at the moment. This all-time high of about $3.3. I don't know what happened to my screen right here, but yeah, this all-time high of about $3.3 will eventually be a multi-bagger because of the fact that this symmetrical triangle will break to the upside, because Ripple has also been holding the $1 mark as a very strong support, and I don't think we'll be going lower. So this year has started, and I hope this year brings everyone a lot of success, a lot of prosperity, a lot of financial success, and freedom. The crypto market is the way to do that. Obviously, this is not financial advice. I want you to do your own research, and it's always been fun making these videos for you. And I hope I'll see you in the next one. Thank you so much. Bye. Happy New Year.